Hello everyone, in this video we are going to see what is decision tree. A decision tree is a supervised machine learning algorithm that can be used for both classification and regression continuous values. Decision tree is a flowchart like structure where each internal node represents a feature, each branches represents a decision rule, and each leaf node represents a prediction. The algorithm splits data based on features that maximized criteria like gene impurity or information gained. Decision tree is work based on the four basic outlines that are root node, feature split, recursive process, and leaf node. Root node is the starting point representing the entire data set. Feature splits is the data splits based on features that minimize impurity. Recursive process is the repetition of splitting the data into each subset based on the criteria. Leaf node is the final prediction based on majority class or average values. There are two basic types of decision tree, and the first one is classification and the next is regression. Classification tree is used for categorical target variables, example answering for the question like yes or no, separating the categories as high, medium, low, and rating the value of the product from 1 to 5 as excellent to poor. The real life applications are predicting spam email, medical diagnosis, fraud detection. And in regression tree, it is used for continuous target variables. For example, predicting house price based on the features like size and location, estimating the sales of the house, and forecasting the future values. The general application, which is the real world applications for decision tree, are medical diagnosis, customer segmentation, fraud detection, and risk management. In medical diagnosis, decision tree is used to predict the disease based on the symptoms. In customer segmentation, it is used to group customers based on purchasing behavior. And in fraud detection, decision tree is used to classify transactions as fraudulent or legitimate. In risk management, this is used to predict the risk levels in financial portfolios and investments. And how decision tree is built. Decision tree is built by the initial of start with the entire data set, and we have to choose the best feature. At each node, we have to evaluate the features to determine the best split of the data. The best feature is usually to minimize the impurity. Example, gene impurity for classification. And for regression, we use mean squared error. And the next is split data. We have to split the data into based on the feature values. And the next is repeat recursively. We have to continue the process until the criteria meet. And what is the stopping criteria? We have to stop the decision tree if all the data points belongs to the same class. We have to stop the decision tree when the sample points is met, that it is the pure node, no feature left, maximum depth and minimum samples. And the evaluation performance of decision tree. The first one is accuracy. It is the most straightforward evaluation metric which measures the proportion of correctly predicted instance in dataset. And the next one is confusion matrix, which is the detailed breakdown showing the multiple classes, and the multiple classes are true positive, true negative, false positive, and false negative. True positive is correctly predicted positive class, true negative is correctly predicted negative class, false positive is rejecting the means incorrectly predicted as positive, and it comes under the category of type 1 error. And false negative is incorrectly predicted as negative, it comes under type 2 error. And the next one is precision and recall. Precision is the percentage of relevant instance among the retrieved instance. The formula to calculate precision is true positive divided by true positive plus false positive. So it based on all the positive values. And the next one, final one, is cross validation. Cross validation is the another method of k-fold validation for robust performance. And the final is ROC curve and AUC. ROC stands for receiver operating characteristics curve and AUC stands for area under characteristics curve. Area under order curve has the basic values of 0 to 1. If the values ranges nearer to 0.5, it is known as the model has no discrimination. If the AUC value is up to 1, the model has perfect discrimination ability. The final one is pruning. Pruning means to remove the unnecessary branches after the evaluation or to reduce the branches. So it comes under 4 types. One is pre-pruning, post-pruning, combat overfitting, avoid underfitting. So overfitting is the data where we have the excess amount of data which results in wrong prediction, and underfitting is we are not having the exact data points what we have to do. So these are all the pruning methods and the best practices. Thank you.